Hello everyone, my name is the Epic Winner, also known as Duck here on Barnyard Gaming, and welcome to Frostpunk. Apparently they also have Frostpunk 2 out now, which I'm actually very interested in. Claim free buildings. I got the DLC for this game here, but I'm not going to be worrying about that right now. We are going to be going with a new home is what we're first going to be doing. Looks like they've got a ton of announcements up here. Before I start a new game, I always go into settings, so I'll be right back. I'm going to deal with all this and then we'll get started. Alright, and now that I've got all the settings out of the way, let us start a new home. The Arctic animals and plants, well adapted to winter conditions, will provide us with an important source of food, at least until the real cold comes. People who live or work, I could not read the rest of that.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
God, I love that cutscene. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, now that the world, as we know it, has crumbled. We have to survive. Oh, look at it. Wow. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. We're gonna pause everything right here real quick. Just get familiar with the controls. So in this game, we're going to have to manage our coal, which is up here in the upper left-hand corner. We're going to have to manage our lumber, which is in the upper left-hand corner. Steel, steam cores, raw food, and food rations. Right now, we have 80 homeless people right now. These are all of their names. You are all equally worthless. I'm sorry to tell you that. The cold does not discriminate, okay? Let's see. Construction is B. What can we do? Some tents, health, we have our medical post, food, cookhouses, and hunter's huts. Those will be necessary. A resource depot, and a gathering post. I don't have enough tech for each there. And we have a workshop over here too. A lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies, and improvements. Base heating, level 2. Okay, let's see here. Build streets, dismantle buildings. Alright. Right now, we're going to have to grab some supplies here. This is going to be our main... Wow, that camera is sensitive. I can move it gently with the right mouse button, so... Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're going to need to start gathering some material here. What is this? That's wood, steel, and I assume we have coal over here. Let's get started on building some roads. I think... What are these? Stockpiles. Oh, okay. This is where we can actually put our stuff when we get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, let's build a street. Let's see. That's gonna be for coal later. You know, the hardest part for me when it comes to games like this is just finding where to start. Where do we build the streets? I'm gonna vote we build the streets out here. And then, oh, I didn't realize that didn't continue. We'll build 10 wood out there, start to gather everything. We're gonna need 40 wood and 20 steel. What are these? Gathering posts. 5 wood, 15 steel. We want these, honestly. Can I snag all of it? Right, no? Okay, what is this? Wood, steel, coal. I'm gonna prioritize the steel and coal. Well, what is that? That's wood, steel, wood. Okay, well, we have to start somewhere. We're gonna start right here. God, it's one thing away. Do you see that? Because of course it is. Its range couldn't be just that much wider, right? Alright. Let's verify that we've got a street that's leading to it there. Okay, yeah, there is. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll set this on 1 and let the people here get to work. They're gonna have to trudge through the snow to build all of this here. So right now it's -4 degrees. The people are the warmest thing here right now. Resources and workforce. Mouse, move, yup. Alright, that makes sense. I've already figured that out. Some buildings can only employ engineers. If you want, you guys can take the time to read that. I already know. We do not have time. It's going to be dropping 2 levels of cold already. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not sure if we're going to make it on our first run of this game here. This game is hard and unforgiving. Just like the everlasting winter. Generators inoperative. Consumption. Shut down at 1. You need 6 coal to turn this sucker on, so, okay. So be it. Well, we can speed it up while they build this here. Okay. Now, we'll pause it. We'll get some workers in here. Inoperative. Why is that? Requires at least 1 worker. Well, we have 10. So, or we have 50 available workers. So, we'll just max that out on workers. That's grabbing this and coal pile and the steel here. But it's not grabbing the wood crates, I don't believe. So, no, coal and steel. We need to gather another street so that way they start getting some wood. That's a wood crate right there. What do we got over here? Could we? Okay. Steel, wood, and wood. Okay, we're gonna build a road offshooting over to this way as well, too. Ah. It's almost like the game wants me to do that. Actually, maybe not. Gathering posts, we need 15 wood for that. Ooh, okay. We need to get this here, too. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to trudge through the snow. In order to start grabbing the supplies. Listen, I know it's not great. But we can only do what we can do. Okay, at least this thing is up and running. We need to build houses too. Otherwise, discontent is gonna rise. We have to manage 2 bars here. Hope and discontent. Lack of shelter would lead to discontent. You know, I heard of a rule on YouTube recently of, you know, I'm willing to be hungry, I'm willing to be cold, and I'm willing to sleep on the floor. That being said, I am only willing to do one of those things at a time. And I completely agree with that. Okay, let's pause here. What do we got for construction? Let's get a gathering post out here. Well, actually, I lied. Let's get some streets out here. So that way we can actually put a gathering post here. And then we're going to start working on... who work together, gathers to the right. Coal piles. Extends our storage capacity. Okay, sorry. Just want to double check that. That'll work. Okay. And then after that, we need to start getting some houses going. The people need tents, and I don't blame them. Where do you want to set these? Let's see here. We're gonna just start building 4 of them. And to continue we go. The generator. You can speed up time by clicking speed buttons in top left. Let's see here. Settings menu. Yep, alright, already got that covered. We have raw food, but we don't have food rations, so we're gonna have to work on that immediately. This is going to be my favorite tab of the entire game. That's going to tell us if we're making or losing resources and materials. Huh? Yes. The generator is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if they don't at least turn it on for the night. That makes sense. Oh, we're in free time right now. Okay, we can crank it up to level 1. So this is what we're going to be calling the sacred candle across the entire playthrough of the game here. We gotta keep that sucker on and working all the time. Let's see, use construction menu, valid placement, invalid placement. Yup, the radio grid. And everybody's at least livable right now. Okay, that's good, honestly. -4. There will be a day when we pray for this to be at -4 degrees. The longer it stays there, the better. Let's see, what do we need for tents? Just 10 wood? Okay, we can get another one of these going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more. We're out of wood. Trust me, I am deeply aware, and I'm sorry. Excuse me, is the road not reaching to this? Okay, I don't think the road was actually getting there. And we can speed it up through the free time here. We're just burning coal, but so be it. Okay, we have 2 that are sick. Illness and healthcare. The generator heats a circular zone around it, so you see at least 6 cold units per hour. You research generator upgrades, expand the output, and things along those lines. Yeah. Oh my god. We have 3 hours worth of coal left to keep this thing running. Okay. Let's see. Well, it is in the daytime now. How are we doing for temperature? That's more than good enough. We're gonna shut it down. Yes, I'm aware that the generator is shutting down. I am the one that did it. And it's gonna lose heat too. Okay, we need max that out. Send the engineers. They'll grab the wood and the coal and things like that. What else can we build for construction? For health, we need a medical post. It comes with 5 beds. It costs 25 wood, so we're gonna have to go and get that. Critical shortage. Number of sick is rising. We don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort can help us gather necessary resources. The Book of Laws. Ah, yes, we get to sign different types of laws here. The emergency shift one is one that we're gonna need, honestly. I have a feeling about that, so we're gonna sign the emergency shift.
Hear me. New law in the city.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to work everybody to death here, okay? It's just, it is what we have to do. Steel and wood. Okay. Wow. Guys, I get it. Your free time is important, you know, right up here where it says free time. But we really need to, you know, get rocking and rolling, okay? It's gonna get cold. Building abilities. This is where we have the different temperatures. We want to avoid these three, and these three are acceptable. Long story short. Okay, now that we're working here.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, what do we need again for health? We need 25 wood. Okay, let's pause that here. We're gonna get that medical outpost. We're gonna have it on the opposite side of the road here. People will start building that, and then we have 30 homeless still, so we need to get more homes. 10 wood each. Honestly, the wood is the main priority at the moment, at least. We'll wait until that gets up to 20 wood before we continue. And we're gathering coal. Yes, I am aware. Okay, we have enough wood to build the rest of the tents that we need. Okay. What's the next thing that we can do? Resources, tech. We need a workshop. So we're gonna get 15 wood and 5 steel for that. How's the resources over here doing? Not the greatest in the world, but we're handling. Let's see, what is this? Wood crates. What do we got over here? Coal, steel. Double-sided coal there. Okay, what is this thing reaching? It's not reaching either of those. We'll build a street out over here. Yeah, we'll go along this line. And we're gonna build one. Really? You have to put yourselves in between right here? Let's see here, we'll go out this way. And build it around. That's gonna eat up a lot of wood, but so be it. We're at least taking care of the homeless problem, and we need people to work in here. So, engineers, they're gonna be working in the medical post for right now. Taking care of the sick. It is quite unfortunate, but people are going to die. And there is just nothing that I can do about it. Generator is down. We're gonna have to crank that sucker back on here relatively shortly as it gets colder throughout the night. But everybody's at least in livable conditions. For right now, at least. Wood plates are depleted. Okay. So right now, they're just gathering, what is this? Just wood. Okay, that's fine. We'll be transferring them over soon enough. We want a workshop going. That is for sure. As a matter of fact, we're going to want a lot of workshops going. For now, we can probably get away with one. Resources. Food. A cookhouse. Yes, we need a cookhouse. Oh my god, we need a cookhouse. That is going to go down near where the people are. And a hunter's hut as well. Let's see. Is that all my resources, more or less? Yeah, at least in that department. Medical post and... okay. Huh! I'm already feeling the stress of this game. We're gonna get a secondary workshop going. Is that what this is here? That's the cookhouse. Where did I put the workshop? Workshop's right over here. Okay. Honestly, we're gonna need, like, a lot of these things. Because they are all going to work together. But that will at least keep everybody fine. The generator's down. People in their free time will build.
The shift is ending.
So I don't know if they'll work on building the roads. It looks like they might. But we'll see. If not, they'll at least build these. Let's get the houses up for people. It is still manageable in terms of heat right here, so that's acceptable. The heating is off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you only turn it on at night. Yes, I am aware. Right now, you guys are livable, so I don't see what we're complaining about. In a sense, I'm sorry, you will deal with the cold for now. So, we're going to speed it up through their free time and things like that. There we go, taking care of the homeless problem. Okay. Let's pause it. We can enact a new law. So we have the Book of Laws here. So, we've got a bunch of stuff. We got food additives. We can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling. Although not exactly tasty or healthy. Every law that we sign is going to have, like a positive effect and then negative effects accordingly. Eating sawdust will make people sick. Don't eat sawdust, people. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that. Soups. Let's see here. Hope will fall slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discontent, but soup will make everything last longer. We want this. We can do radical treatments, whether or not we're going to have to amputate and things along those lines. How we're going to deal with the dead. Because, I'm sorry, we will. Are we going to make kids work? Listen. We're in a bad place here, okay? We're the last people on Earth, and we signed to the Great Up North, so this is where we are. We can do extended shifts rather than, like, the 24-hour shifts. We're gonna go with soup, honestly, just because I feel too bad making people eat sawdust. I think they actually did that in history, but please leave a comment down below if I'm wrong about that. We're gonna go for soup. That is the law that we are doing.
A new law has passed.
Yep. Okay, now we need engineers, because we're going to be starting to work on this here. Exploration industry, a beacon, resources, faster gathering. That could be nice, honestly. Coal thumper. Coal thumper's washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 500 coal per day, enough for 2 gathering posts. Yes, we want that. Turns frozen trees into wood. Alright. We need to get some engineers in here, so... do we have 25 available? Max that out with just our regular workers. We need to get the nerds into these buildings here. And then we have a cookhouse. Requires at least 1 worker. We're going to go with soup for everybody. 5 food rations from 2 raw food. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're going to be living off of soup, okay? This is just how it's going to be. And we will max out our hunters there. Okay. Let's carry on. So this is when everybody's asleep. We're having their free time. We're doing whatever. The people are sick. They're going home or going to rest. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. You and me both. We're doing fine, all things considered. You really are. Alright. So now we're turning the raw food into food rations. The hunter's hut here is going to be bringing in 10 raw food a day. We have wood is what these guys are gathering. And I need to put another outpost out here immediately. Whoops. A gathering post, which I don't have the wood for yet. There we go. Okay. We're not gathering anything here, so we're gonna disband that, and we're gonna destroy it too. Whoops, that said dismantle a street, not dismantle a building. Okay. There we go. So we are not researching anything, so let's get started on that. We are going to want a coal thumper. we need wood for that. We need 15, so we're gonna have to wait that one out a little bit. As best as we can do here. One sick absence. Oh god, you can hear them crying. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Let's see. Guys, who's bringing in the trees? Do we have anybody doing that? These guys are working on building over here. Coal. Coal. Steel. Wood. Okay. We need people gathering this. Actually, we're running extremely low on wood. Because it's not coming in, like, at all. So, we're gonna have to fix that. Let's see here. The people are building over here. It's gonna take about 2 hours, but... Going to build, going to eat. Efficiency is 0. Yes, guys, eating is great, but we should really start getting that. Switching between buildings. Yep, basically everything has to be connected to a street in this game. Actually, I think we're going to change to where we get wood from these resources here. That's going to be ideal. And it's only going to get colder. And then it's going to rise back up. Oh, dear. Okay, let's pause. Let's get some research going on over here. We're going to need a sawmill. What's going on over here? People from our convoy, a family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We will do what we can, okay? Listen, I'm just saying. This is making food. The hunter's hut. What is this here? This is our medical post. We have 5 that are sick. Do we have 5 being treated? We do. We need another medical post then. We need 25 wood for that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. People are hungry, but we've got food, so they're fine. Let's max this out here. This has coal and not wood. So the people are literally just walking to get that wood. That's not good. Actually, I think I might be able to put my wood gatherer here and hopefully get some of that. Or I'll extend the street this way in order to be able to get it too, but we'll see. What do we need for that? For tech, resources, the research isn't done yet. The sawmill is going to take 10. So we have 12 right now. 80 standard wood per work day. Okay. All we can do is wait. We're gonna turn on the generator for tonight at least. And see what we can do. Efficiency at 0. Why is that? Do we not have workers for it? Waiting for workers. Okay. We have... It's not functioning. Could not consume raw food. That's fine. We have 234 food rations, so we can probably take the people out of this and put them somewhere else if needed. Once we get the raw food. Actually, we're just going to put them in with the hunters. They're going to go get the food. Okay. So, we're going to need a road out here. I have a feeling in order to get the, whoops, the wood. That's going to lead to that later. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to be able to... I wish I would have chosen a different spot for that. But maybe we can set this up to gather the wood. Huh? Why can't we do that? Is there any in particular reason why I cannot build a road out here? Oh, because of the coal piles. Okay. That makes sense, actually. We'll get one of these put out here for that. And I didn't realize time was still moving forward. We can get the trees up here, is what we'll do. So we'll gather this here. Set this up there. And we're gonna almost have an overstock pile of food here in a moment. So, alright, we can continue forward now. This thing requires 6 coal per hour at level 1. We have these different levels here. They require 6 more coal for each. So 6, 12, and so on. It's not great. But we are doing what we can. We have 5 that are sick. At least nobody's homeless. How's everybody doing for heat? Everybody's comfortable enough. Hell, inside of here it's actually warm. Good, that's functioning at max. Believe me, I know that the generator is down. Sawmill researched. Oh, that is fantastic news. That's exactly what we need. After that, we're gonna want to get coal so that way I can keep the generator running. What else do we got here? A beacon that we can do. We don't have enough for scouts right now. Steam hubs and heaters. Hunter's gear. Snowshoes, camouflage. Hunters staying out from the hunter's hut will return more raw food from each hunt. That is amazing. We're gonna want that. Maybe I did that a little too soon, but oh well. That's okay. And everybody is actually doing pretty comfortably, so that's fine. I can enact a new law. The Book of Laws. So we have soup signed. Alright. This one is gonna be huge. Extended shift. I don't think we really need that right now, but we will in the future. That's the thing. Or child labor we get to deal with, or how we deal with cemeteries. Radical treatment. Fighting arena. You know, we're just going to go to extended shift. We're going to need that in the future, and I know we're going to need that, so I'm sorry, guys. I know that discontent will probably rise.
New law is signed.
Yeah. I know many will complain, but we must work harder to survive. The heating is off. Believe me, I'm aware. We are fine, though. Matter of fact, it's comfortable here. We are going to have to turn the heating on soon, and I am aware of this, but we will do what we can. Let's get everybody moving through the night here. Okay, what does this have? A lot of coal. What do we got over here? This one's almost out. Okay, yeah, this is gathering that, and then I'm going to be putting a resource gatherer, the sawmill, up here. Once we have 10 wood again. Is there a reason why this is flashing? Did I just not connect that to anything? Okay. I think I just built a road without it actually being connected to anything. Fail. Still doing good on temperature. Yep. Okay. And our hunters should be coming back with food. Free time. Oh, I forgot it was gonna get colder, so we are now gonna crank this thing onwards. We also have an overdrive setting as well too. 6 per hour. We have a range setting and temperature overlay. Ah, that's cool. I can turn it on through there. So there it is. The candle is working. How are we doing? The generator hums with a reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator ever goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, there will be no city if we starve to death. Secure way for raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Already done. Hope has gone up. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expeditions as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans from our advanced buildings. Done. Handled. So once we build a beacon, but we are not going to build a beacon quite yet. We have to get like medical posts and things like that online here. Where is any wood that we have? Coal. Wood crates. Okay, the people are very cold out here. I'm sorry, I know. And work time. There is plenty to do. We are working on getting the wood. So, in order for for the sawmill, we need 10 wood. So that's what we're going to focus on. These guys will be cold, but we won't have to worry about it anymore after that. Come on, one more, guys. You can do this. 10. Okay. Sawmill. Says that this will destroy some resources, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna set this up here. And we can remove people from this, and we're going to put them on that once it's built. Actually, I might as well just leave them on there for now. Okay, are we researching? We are. So we're gonna be researching a coal thumper next. That's gonna keep everything nice and toasty. We have to keep the sacred candle burning. Oh, geez, everybody's chilly around this thing when it's on. So I pretty much have to leave this thing on now, more or less. Is this going upwards? Yeah, it's not going down, so that's good, at least. We're gathering enough coal to keep it running for now. It may not stay like that, but we'll take it. Yeah, that's only running at 20% efficiency. Meanwhile, 10 people are waiting to be put onto construction for that. How many people do we have here? We have 80. 15 children. And a gathering post for coal out there if we need it. Oh, man. We are only in day 4. Thank God the temperature is going to rise a level. I can't take it for granted, though. Hunter's gear researched. Okay. Probably not the best thing that I could have researched. We'd probably be going into the steel mill or the coal thumper. A beacon, it really wants me to do that, which I understand, but I feel like we should get the basics down here first before we do that. We need 10 wood. Let these people build this. Coal pile depleted. Where? This is not gathering anything anymore. Perfect! They're gonna go right from here straight into the sawmill. So we're gonna deconstruct that. Dismantle this building here. And then we're going to put 10 people on that. And that's how we're gonna have wood for a long time, honestly. How much wood do we have here? Over 1,000. So we're gonna have wood for a while. Yes? There's so much to do, not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is putting our children to work. Whew. I don't think I can enact a new law right now, can I? Oh, I can. So, child workers. Are we going to let the children work, or are we going to put them in shelters? If we allow children to work, we can put them on safe jobs, things that are child safe, which I don't know what really that would be, but we can. Or we can have them do all jobs and have them do whatever. Hey kid, your job is to go scouting for this party way over here. Good luck. I'm not going to have the children do work. We're going to put them in child shelters, and then we're going to be creating a medic apprentice or engineer apprentices, and I'm going to send them down the medic line, I think is what's going to be great. So I will have to build a child shelter. Just one? Costs 20 wood and 5 steel. So we're going to assign that.
Hear me.
The hope goes up.
Law in the city.
Okay, so our wood is handled. Coal, does that say how many we have? About 3 days worth. Okay. We don't have any spare workers right now. We brought in raw food. Add new research, we're functioning. Oh, we don't have research goal right now. We should do that. Let's set up, let's get a coal thumper going, because it's gonna make me feel better. I don't think we exactly need steel. Faster gathering though. That's not bad. We're just gonna go straight to coal thumper. Though is what I'm gonna do next. How are we doing on everything here? We are spending 144 coal a day, so we're losing coal. That's why we're gonna need the thumper for it. On the bright side though, this thing is working, and we're getting wood a lot more regularly, so that's gonna be great, honestly. People, we need a child shelter. Let's do that before I forget. I can switch how this is rotated? Oh my gosh, I just figured that out. That's awesome. Okay. Can I can set that right here then. It fits perfectly. Okay, so that's gonna keep that promise at least. And then can we build another medical post? No, we need 25 wood. So we're just gonna wait it out for that. Okay. That wasn't long. We're gonna put another medical post here. Where's our other medical post? I feel like that's that right there. Okay. We're gonna put the medical posts right next to each other. We are out of wood. Trust me, I know.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
And it's freezing out here. And it's chilly over here too. God. At least we don't have anything coming up for the next several days. So when the heat rises at least a little bit, it will be more comfortable. Children cared for. Child shelter is ready and children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. And the hope rises. Good. Promises fulfilled. Discontent goes down. The people are sick, but I don't have anybody really to care for them at the moment. We need more people. A problem that I didn't think we would have, honestly. The raw food's going down, or the cooked food, I should say, is going down. 2 people are sick, and bad food, and it's cold at home. Discontent is rising. Okay. How do I make it warmer? Insulation, I guess, is something I can do. Upgrade their houses. I can't crank the heat on any harder, guys. This is as far as the candle goes right now. This is as good as the candle gets. What's here? Are people still working on this? Cannot. Let me guess. I need engineers. We're going to put 5 of them in here. I have a feeling I'm going to need engineers for this. Yeah. Where are engineers right now? Do we have only 50? We do only have 50 engineers, so in that case, this is all that we can do. We have to ride out the night, basically. Well, I'm happy you think so. Okay.
Work time. Get moving.
Introduce a new law. What can we do? The fighting arena. Event bouts or evening bouts will reduce discontent. You'll have to build a fighting arena. We can also go with the cemetery. So far, nobody's died yet, so I haven't had to worry about that. And medical apprentices or engineer apprentices. We're already running into medical problems, so we're going to start having the kids work on becoming medics. Education is key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Yeah, I agree with that.
New law.
Okay.
A new law has passed.
Ooh, alright. And then after that, we can research something else. So, heating. Steam hubs or heaters. in workplace during workplace hours. We're gonna need a steam hub. We don't have a choice. Let's start working on that immediately. That's how we can keep the people warm as well, too. Is there anything that I can build at the moment? Tech. No, I don't think so. I need to research the big balloon, this thing over here. The beacon will be next on our list of things to research. But there is not much else to be done. Food rations, about a day? Really? And it's going to warm up too, at least, so that will give me time to get the heaters out here and things along those lines too. We have 10 people that aren't doing anything. What do we got? 10 idle workers. What is this? Inoperative? Well, let's get it operative. Get some people over there to be building coal. Or not building, but gathering coal. We have 7 that are sick, but none of them are gravely ill, so it's manageable. Oh, it's too cold for this building to work. Okay, so we're going to be putting a heater near there here relatively shortly. At least nobody's hungry. That is acceptable, at least. Let's see here. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hope rises. We're gonna have to get rid of that discontent too, honestly. Our city isn't bad, but it's not where it needs to be. At least it's only going to get warmer for now. Gives me time to prepare. Let's speed things up a little bit. We are gathering coal. Slowly but surely. Does it say we're still on a decrease? No, we're on an increase. Okay, so we are gaining coal right now. I was right. Alright. Honestly, that is important. Steam hubs researched. We need to get a steam hub. Ooh, can I hit like 2 birds with 1 stone on that? Yeah. Let's put one right there. Which, unfortunately, is going to take coal, but so be it. How's the sawmill running? Good. How's the temperature for the sawmill running? It's cold, so we're over here on that, but there's not much that we can do. Let's get people researching. Heaters for workplaces. That could be nice. A sawmill and a coal thumper. Let's get that coal thumper going. We'll research this in the meantime. That's gonna be under resources. Coal thumper. Does it matter necessarily where I place this thing? I don't quite think so. Let's see here. This is our research area over here. We're gonna have a bunch of wood that we want to get over there later. There's not much going on over here. We could probably set this here for now. It's a little far, but that's fine. Get one at least built. What else can I do? We have about a day's worth of food rations left.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Okay. And that is under construction. We're gonna set it on in working hours here, because this is 8 to 18. Zone level 1. So it's closed at this time of day. Okay, so that's gonna be on when this is on here. I like how you can set timers for those so that they only work during specific times of day. That way you don't have to waste any resources. 7 that are sick, 5 that are being treated. I don't have any spare engineers, do I? No. At least nobody's gravely ill. And tomorrow is going to be warmer, and then I'm going to have several days that I can work with for that. So, let's see here. I solved the tree problem, and I have solved the coal problem for now. Steel, I'm not that worried about yet. food is a high priority coming up, and warmth too. I think that's our hunting party going out over here. That is so cool that you can watch them do that, and they just disappear. We've got the balloon being researched here. Right now, we don't need anybody specifically in the coal thumper. We need more people, though. Which is a weird problem to have, honestly. Once we get it warmer over here, we can transfer the raw food into actual food rations that people can eat, at least. Who am I gonna take to put in there, though? Gathering post. They're almost done. I can take them from the gathering post and at least put them over in there, probably. Because there's steel and things along those lines, too. So, we'll speed it up a little bit. To 7 a.m. Things heat up a little bit. To negative 22. So everybody's at least more comfortable. Discontent will fall. But we have 14 that are sick. Why are we sick? That's not good. I just straight up don't have the engineers.
Time to earn your bread.
I may have to remove some of the engineers from this and put them over in the hospital for right now. So that way we can get more people being healed and get them out of there, get the kids trained. I know that this is going to be operating slower, but sacrifices have to be made. At least people are going to be warm now, so since they're warm, they're not going to be getting sick from the cold. We've got people in the cookhouse. Good. They're going to convert all that raw food. Speaking of which, how am I doing on food? Am I blind? Yes. We're only gaining 50 a day for food rations and then work consumption. Okay. I think we're actually okay for right now. On that at least. So, that's fine. We're going to try to get these sick people in and out. Just like every other, you know, medical facility here in America. I feel like we're doing great on coal. Can I... These guys are almost done. And is this a gathering post too? That's what's taking the majority of my workers right now. But to be fair, they are keeping the coal running at least, so everybody is able to stay warm. On day, it looks like 10, it's going to get significantly colder. Very cold. Looks like those are hunters probably coming back, so we'll see if that's what they're doing, bringing the raw food over. Speed this up a little bit. Steam cores, we're going to be able to use these to build some really cool things later on. So steel is depleted over here. So now they're only working on the coal currently. Honestly, since this over here is working double time on coal, I probably don't need these guys on the coal. Can I put them anywhere else? That's the coal thumper. What can I build? How's the temperature doing here? Can we turn that off for now and probably be okay? The cookhouse. Could not resume production, requires raw food. Okay, so they're out of raw food at the moment, so we don't need that. We don't need it on at least. So that means we're going to be gaining even more coal, which is great. Good problem to have. I feel like I should be building something, though. We have the sawmill. That's what... Whoops. No, that's a gathering post for it. That's going to make place for another sawmill. That's what that is. So, the sawmill and the coal thumper, put those right next to each other. Nope, not all the 6. 7s are still sick. Pretty just have to wait for that research and bloom. Then we're gonna start sending parties out, expeditions, things along those lines, out into the great world beyond our little hole in the ground right here. Because this is where we climb down, more or less.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Let's see here. I can probably run this 24 for right now, considering I've got a large coal production. Let's get a resource depot in here. Where is our other resource depot? That's what that is. Okay. So those are the stockpiles right there. Let's get another one built. We're doing really good on coal. That is cool that I can change how that building is oriented. Can I fit 2 of them in here? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. We'll get both of those built at least. We need to find more people. I need more people for hunting. I need more people for sawmills. I need more engineers. A new law. That's exactly what we need. Think about doing the fighting arena, but we have a lot of sick people. People may die from the fighting arena. Or am I thinking of dueling? Let's see, nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. I love how they're shirtless in the cold like this. We get the fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. You'll have to build a fighting arena, though. Actually, kind of like that. We got the kids becoming medics. Nobody's died. Nobody's gravely ill, so I'm not going to worry about that yet and just pretend like it doesn't exist. Or we can go down the radical treatment line. So we're going to go into the fighting arena.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
And it says I have to build one. I don't have to. I want to. We might have it next to the houses, so that way they can see and watch the beatdowns that ensue. So we'll put one right there. That will take care of building fighting arena. The beacon is doing okay. We are rapidly burning through coal. And everybody's comfortable. Matter of fact, if I turn that on, everybody's toasty. I don't think I need to, though. Fighting arena built. Hope rises. Good. Oh, crap. We have 2 that are gravely sick. I don't have enough engineers, and I have to keep these people working. Yeah, I've already got 10 engineers working on this. Why are they getting sick? Going home, staying home. Wow, person's on the brink of death. A specialist may still be able to do something. Low risk of falling ill. Temperatures in the home livable. 3 of you. 3 of you are not doing good. Oh dear. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, to be honest. There's not much that I can do. We'll crank on the heat. But there's not much else that we can do. I knew people were going to die. I knew when I started that. That doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Yep, you gotta hold on, man. Oh. Free time all the way up until 8. Okay.
Move. Time to get to work.
Is there anything that I can do to help these guys feel better? In the medical post. Workers, patients. Can I dismiss? Oh, this is their recovery time. Oh my gosh, I can actually do that. Can I get our gravely sick in? Select. Health, very low risk of falling ill. Click to locate. Oh, I can actually see. Biggest concern, sickness. They have spouses. I can see who's married to who. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's crazy that I can just dismiss people that are sick like that. Well, everybody, it's the start of a brand new workday, but it is the end of this episode here. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. My name is Duck here on Barnyard Gaming. If you like seeing games like Frostpunk here, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next episode.